Listen, about yesterday. I owe you an apology.
It was obviously just bad timing.
No,
So what's coming in Season 12? We've got some theories, and we think that Elizabeth and Nathan's big news about Jack will be a major focus, really impacting Elizabeth and, by extension, Little Jack, Nathan, and everyone in Hope Valley. But it doesn't stop there. Season 12 might also see some of our favorite characters leaving Hope Valley for good. Keep reading to find out more about what's in store and what we know about Lovers Meet Again in the new season of When Calls the Heart. Let's kick things off with Lucas in Season 12. What's left for him in Hope Valley? Poor Lucas has been through the ringer, losing the love of his life, his dream job, and nearly his life. If anyone deserves a break, it's him. But what does Hope Valley really have to offer him now? The land for his resort is in limbo, and his time as governor seems like it almost cost him everything. In short, When Calls the Heart hasn't done him any favors since he and Elizabeth split. He's going to need a miracle to not only stay in town, but to find something valuable there. Chris McNally, who plays Lucas, isn't leaving the show and has a more hopeful outlook. He told TV Line, "As we move through Season 11, the stress and pressure Lucas faces reveal new sides of him. Some good, some not so great. Let's hope Lucas doesn't end up with the worst of storylines in Season 12, or fans are going to be pretty upset." Lucas's future in Hope Valley definitely feels uncertain. With everything he's been through, it's hard to see what's left for him in the town. It seems like When Calls the Heart might have to dig deep to give him a meaningful storyline. If the show continues to shortchange his character, it could lead to some serious fan backlash. Chris McNally's perspective gives a glimmer of hope. He's hinted that Season 12 will explore new dimensions of Lucas, showing us sides of him we haven't seen before. This could be a chance for his character to grow and find a new path, but it's a big ask given the rough road he's been on. As Season 12 unfolds, we'll be watching closely to see if Lucas gets the redemption and opportunity he deserves, or if he'll continue to face uphill battles. One thing's for sure, fans are rooting for him to get the fair shake and a chance to shine. Just before the end of the finale, a serious-looking Mountie arrives with news, and Nathan thinks it's for him. But then the Mountie says, "Mrs. Thornton, it's about your late husband." Jack Thornton, who died in a landslide while saving two other Mounties in the Season 5 finale, leaving Elizabeth pregnant. After Mike and May's wedding, Elizabeth and Nathan discuss their new romance and express their happiness for the newlyweds. Nathan has a sweet moment where he says, "Faith is taking what life gives you and turning it into what you want, or you could kiss a potato," referring to a childhood prank Elizabeth's sister played on her about finding true love. Elizabeth responds, "I already have my heart's desire." Previously, Elizabeth told Nathan, "You feel like home to me," and Nathan confessed, "I'm in love with you." Their tender kiss and his heartfelt words, "I have never stopped loving you, not for a single second," were truly touching. But we're predicting that the Mountie's unexpected bad news about Jack might disrupt Elizabeth and Nathan's relationship before it even gets started. This shock could lead Elizabeth to reconsider or even end her romance with Nathan. The Mountie's news might also damage Jack's reputation in Hope Valley, adding more complications for Elizabeth and Little Jack. On the flip side, it could potentially unite the town in support. We'll have to wait until Season 12 to find out how it all plays out. Nevertheless, there's a strong chance, about 85%, that Nathan and Elizabeth could get engaged. As the season wrapped up, Nathan and Elizabeth took a big leap of faith, sharing several kisses and finding ways to spend quality time together. Elizabeth even told Little Jack that they'd be spending more time with Nathan and his adopted daughter Allie, and sometimes she'd need alone time with Nathan. Nathan assured Allie that he and Elizabeth are a couple, and Allie responded with, "It's really nice. I am so happy that she makes you happy." The four of them enjoyed a picnic, and Allie eagerly agreed to take Little Jack berry picking so Nathan and Elizabeth could have some much-needed grown-up time. If the Mountie's news about Jack doesn't tear them apart and they stay on this path, there's a good chance we could see an engagement soon. After all, Elizabeth and Lucas got engaged after a relatively short courtship. Facing Jack's bad news together might even bring Nathan and Elizabeth closer, leading to a proposal and an acceptance. Could a wedding, marriage, and a blended family be in their future? We'll have to wait and see. And Season 12 might also reveal what's next for Jeanette. Fans were stunned when it was revealed that Jeanette, Lucas's ex, was the one who shot him while posing as a gangster. The twist came out of nowhere, and Jeanette was quickly sent to jail after her big reveal. Introduced in Season 6, Jeanette played a crucial role in Lucas's story. He had previously dropped everything to help her, but by Season 10, he finally started standing up for himself. This shift cost him his resort funding and nearly his life. With Lucas confirmed to return in Season 12, there's speculation that Jeanette might show up again. She still has dangerous connections, including the guy she hired to shoot Lucas, so it's possible we haven't seen the last of her yet. Another major shift that could happen in Season 12 is that Rosemary and Lee might leave Hope Valley due to their new national parks project. After Lucas's resort project falls through, Rosemary and Lee propose turning the land into a national park to preserve its wildlife, hiking trails, and campsites for future generations. This idea could unite Hope Valley residents in support. However, Lucas mentioned that the National Park project would require him and Lee to relocate to Capital City. Rosemary and Lee didn't seem thrilled about the idea of leaving Hope Valley. If Lee takes on a job in Capital City, it's likely that Rosemary and their little girl, Marigold Goldie, would move with him. On the flip side, it would be pretty wild if Jack were actually alive. We never saw him die on screen, so we're just taking everyone else's word for it. Some fans even think that the body shown in Season 5 might not have been Jack's. It's like Hope Valley might have had a funeral for a landslide rock. Sounds like something out of a weird Fleetwood Mac song. While it's highly unlikely that Jack is actually alive, if When Calls the Heart keeps diving into soap opera territory, a twist like bringing Jack back might not be out of the question. Just like Dallas's infamous move to resurrect Bobby Ewing because fans were so upset. If Jack isn't coming back, there are still lingering questions about Fort Clay. Why the secrecy around Jack's death? Why reveal major info 7 seasons later? It might seem like poor writing, but maybe there's something more going on that the Hallmark Channel is keeping under wraps. Something definitely seems off. Season 12 is shaping up to be full of unexpected twists and turns. While it's hard to predict exactly what will unfold, we might see some big changes that could set up even more drama. For instance, Angela Canfield could leave Hope Valley to go to college, and Faith might take the leap and legally adopt Lily. Plus, Nathan and Bill's guidance could be crucial in helping little Jack thrive. Bill certainly overstepped in Season 11 by getting a pony for little Jack without asking Elizabeth first, but it all turned out well. Elizabeth ended up letting Pal the pony stay and was happy to see her son enjoying the experience, especially since it reminded her of Jack's love for horses. It's a bittersweet moment as she realizes how quickly little Jack is growing up and how she wants to cherish these precious years. There's a lot left open for Season 13, and it's clear that there are still many stories to be told. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.